And here we have Togo Cassava. Now, I'm hesitant to say this because no cassava is really a dwarf. But this variety here is much smaller than any other variety that we grow. Okay? It's a very bushy variety and it's much shorter. I'd say uh, I think the max for this has really been maybe 6 to 8 feet for a tree, really, and it likes to get a little on the bushier side versus a lot of the other cassava varieties. And it also happens to be our earliest variety. Togo here has produced roots for us in 5 to 6 months, and in good soil, good soil, good sun, good moisture, and everything. And she's produced, yeah, about 5 to 6 months of a good crop, not bad. The roots aren't massive like some varieties. Some cassava, of course, are growing, 2, 3 foot long roots, or some are getting ones as thick as footballs. Togo is not a huge rooted variety, but it is the earliest and it's fairly productive. The plants are a nice kind of green yellow to them. The petioles are kind of a mix. They're not really red. It's more like green tinged with some red there, if you can see it. And the leaves are a light green lime color. And overall, a really good variety. One that I think would be really suited for as far north as you were willing to push it, or for growing in large pots or tubs. So, not bad at all. The flavor is pretty decent. It's a whitish, off-whitish colored root. No bitterness to it. And it's one of the earliest ones. So, overall, a good cassava. Again, you can use the leaves. You can eat those and eat the roots. And it's kind of midway in between a fresh eating one, if you want to cook it fresh, or storage, production, starch type, whatever you want to call it. If you want to dry it and make your own flour, or wet blend it and make your own starch, whatever. It's kind of like a dual purpose one, I'd say. And overall, definitely a winner. Togo, I believe it was actually brought in by somebody here in Florida. My brain is everywhere. I'm not 100% sure. And they named it. Not 100% sure, actually. I have to look into that. And I've grown it again for a few years, and it is definitely a keeper. And we have gotten seed off of this, and we're currently growing out about 30 seedlings from this variety. And I'm hoping to possibly get an even smaller plant. Maybe if we can get some more productivity into it, and even a true dwarf plant, that would be really awesome. If we could get a cassava that's only maybe 4 to 5 feet tall, maybe a little bushy wouldn't matter, and find a better production with that, that would be really awesome. So more productivity and a truly dwarf plant, that would be ideal, right? So Togo Cassava.